Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in the next video we're going to be fixing this. If you have a link afterwards, it doesn't get wrapped around, so we can click on all links. But I want to first go ahead and just get certain that we fix the page as well, so we're not going to forget about that though. So if we start out, we just want to use entity extractor, not as a full class in here. There's no need for that. And then inside the pages treat, here we want to go ahead now and start working on it a bit. So for this pages treat component, we want to go ahead in here and have for each this get parents as parent treat, and we want to have a few different things passed through. We want to have y key, what is the first one, and the treat pass through. So if we get into our pages treat, we want to get parents. So we're gonna have a public function in here called get parents. Gonna return, in this case, this parents. And for this we want to have a public function mount. This parent should be set to, which we're gonna have up here, public collection parents, and it's gonna be set to collect, in this case, this treat ancestors and self. We sort by create that, but I don't think we have that inside our treat model for the ancestors and self. So if we get into our treat model now, we haven't got the ability to have recursive relationships. So using a really good package, we can go ahead and install that. So we want to download and install Laravel adjacency list. Composer require this. And outside of that, all we need to do now is go ahead inside our page treat, inside our models treat, say use has recursive relationships, just like that, and you can import that in here as well. We're gonna go ahead and essentially use that now, and we can go ahead and say ancestors and self, which would then allow us to get the parents in here. And outside of that, that should now hopefully allow us to render some parents in here. So if we head into this page, let's just go ahead and see why this is not working now. We need to pass in the root, of course, so let's go ahead and make sure we do that. There we go. And so far there's no errors, so it seems like it is working, but at the moment we have no parents to this and we cannot reply. So what I essentially want to go ahead and do now is make a reply to this one here. So let's go ahead and do that in the database. In this case, we have a treat UID here, so let's go ahead and grab that. Go up to UID. Let's go ahead and make a new treat in here. Different UID. And we want to have parent ID as, in this case, 725. And we want to just make sure we make sure the UID is actually valid. There we go. So if we head in now, the other thing we want to go ahead and make sure of is that this now is set to reply. So I think in this case we had in here retweet. Actually, we don't have reply, so we will just leave it as a tweet because it is a tweet. In this case, it's parent ID there, and we just want to go ahead and I think die dump on the values just to see what we get. And we got one here. And what I want to go ahead and do in here as well is have this relationship. We want to make sure we put this into the actual model itself though. Alright, and still only getting one here, so let's see what's going on. Let's just see what happens if we go ancestors and self. There's nothing there. And of course the issue why this is not working, I think, is because we are going to the child one, because let's try to go to the other one here, see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead in here and there we go. That's why, because we went to the wrong UID, which of course makes sense. So there we go. So there we have two different tweets showing after each other. We're gonna start working on designing it and styling it a bit better later on as well. But that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching it. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.